Hello children, hope everyone safe and enjoy your online classes. Observe your surroundings. We can find a variety of materials in our surroundings. Some of them are natural, while some of them are man-made. How can we make materials according to our needs? Now we know that all the substances are made up of tiny particles called molecules. What knowledge do we have about molecules? Yes, molecules are the tiny particles which shows all the properties of a substance. Can molecules divided further? Yes, we know that molecules can be subdivided into atoms. That means all the materials around us are made up of atoms. Do you want to know more about atoms? Yes. Curiosity and hard work of several scientists helped us to understand more about atoms. John Dalton was one of such scientists.
He was an English chemist, physicist, and meteorologist. He was born on September 6, 1766, in Eaglesfield, Cumberland, England. His father's name was Joseph Dalton, and mother's name was Deborah Greenup. His father was a poor weaver. His family was Quaker, a member of a Christian movement whose ideology was derived from a verse in the New Testament. At the age of 15, he helped his older brother Jonathan to run a Quaker school in Cumbria. From 1787, he kept a meteorological diary, and through his lifetime, he recorded over 20,000 weather observations over a period of 57 years. Sometime around 1790, he planned to pursue law or medicine, but since he was a dissenter, a member of an organization that opposed the Church of England, he was not allowed to study at English universities. In 1793, he moved to Manchester, where he was appointed as a teacher of mathematics and natural philosophy at the new college. In 1793, Meteorological Observations and Essays, his first book of essays on meteorological topics based on his own set of observations, was published. In 1794, he authored a paper titled Extraordinary Facts Relating to the Vision of Colors, one of his early works on color perception of the eye. In 1800, he gave an oral presentation titled Experimental Essays that dealt with information on his experiments on gases and the study of the nature and chemical makeup of air in relation to atmospheric pressures. In 1801, his second book titled Elements of English Grammar was published, and in the same year, he discovered Dalton's law, an empirical law coined by him, related to the gases. By 1803, his experiments on the pressure of a mixture of gases came to be known as the Dalton's law of partial pressures. During the early 1800s, he formulated a theory on thermal expansion and the heating and cooling reaction of gases with respect to expansion and compression of air. In 1803, he authored an article for the Manchester Literary and Philosophical Society, in which he presented a chart on atomic weights, which was one of the first atomic charts to be created at that time. In 1810, he authored an appendix for the book, A New System of Chemical Philosophy, in which he elaborated on atomic theory, and atomic weight. He did not marry all his life and lived a modest life and socialized with a few friends from the Quaker group. In 1837, he suffered a stroke, and the following year, he suffered another one that left him with a speech impediment. After he suffered a third stroke, at the age of 77, he fell off from his bed, and his attendant found him dead when he came to serve him tea.
Who proposed the atomic theory? Yes, John Dalton proposed atomic theory in 1807. According to John Dalton, what are the basic constituents of matter? Yes, it is atom. Is it possible to divide atom during a chemical reaction? No, atom cannot be divided during a chemical reaction. Are the chlorine atom identical in size and mass? Yes, chlorine atoms are identical in their size and mass. Are the sodium atom and chlorine atom are identical? They are not identical in their size and mass. That means sodium and chlorine differ in their size and mass. Now, which are the smallest particles that can take part in chemical reactions? Yes, they are atoms. Then how compounds are formed? Yes, compounds are formed when atoms of two or more elements combine together in a simple ratio. John Dalton put forward atomic theory based on logical thinking. The major ideas of John Dalton's atomic theory are: matter is made up of minute particles called atoms. Atoms cannot be divided during chemical reactions. Atoms can neither be created nor destroyed. Atoms of same elements are identical in their properties, size and mass. Atoms of different elements differ in their properties and mass. Atom is the smallest particle that can take part in chemical reactions. Compounds are formed when atoms of two or more elements combine in a simple ratio. അപ്പോൾ ജോൺ ഡാൾട്ടൺ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് തന്റെ ആറ്റോമിക് തിയറിയിൽ പറഞ്ഞത്? യെസ്, മാറ്റർ ചെറിയ ആറ്റം കൊണ്ടാണ് നിർമ്മിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. ആറ്റത്തിനെ ഒരു കെമിക്കൽ റിയാക്ഷനിലൂടെ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇല്ല, അല്ലേ? അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഒരേ എലമെന്റ്സിന്റെ ആറ്റങ്ങൾ അവയുടെ മാസിലും സൈസിലും ഐഡന്റിക്കൽ ആണ് എന്ന് ജോൺ ഡാൾട്ടൺ തന്റെ ആറ്റോമിക് തിയറിയിൽ പറഞ്ഞു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ജോൺ ഡാൾട്ടൺ പറഞ്ഞു, ഒരു രാസപ്രവർത്തനത്തിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു കെമിക്കൽ റിയാക്ഷനിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്ന ഏറ്റവും ചെറിയ കണികകളെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ആറ്റം എന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്നത്. എങ്ങനെയാണ് കോമ്പൗണ്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്? യെസ്, ഒന്നോ അതിലധികമോ മൂലകങ്ങളുടെ ആറ്റങ്ങൾ കൂടിച്ചേരുമ്പോഴാണ് കോമ്പൗണ്ട്സ് അഥവാ സംയുക്തങ്ങൾ രൂപപ്പെടുന്നത്. Now we know about atoms. Can atom be divided further? ആറ്റത്തിൽ മറ്റെന്തെങ്കിലും പാർട്ടിക്കിൾ ഉണ്ടാകാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ടോ? നമുക്കൊന്ന് നോക്കാം. ഈ ആക്ടിവിറ്റിയിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്താണ് കണ്ടത്? യെസ്, ഒരു വൂളൻ ക്ലോത്തിൽ റബ്ബ് ചെയ്ത ചെറിയ പേപ്പർ ബിറ്റ്സിനെ അട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതായി നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു. Did the balloon stick to the wall before rubbing with the cloth? No, the balloon did not stick to the wall before rubbing with the woolen cloth. But what happens when we rub this balloon with the woolen cloths? Yes, it got stick with the wall. അപ്പോൾ ഈ കണ്ട രണ്ട് ആക്ടിവിറ്റിയിലും വൂളൻ ക്ലോത്ത്സിൽ റബ്ബ് ചെയ്ത ബലൂണും മറ്റു വസ്തുക്കളെ അട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതായി നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു. എന്തുകൊണ്ടായിരിക്കും ഇത്? യെസ്, there are some charged particles present in the atom. ആറ്റത്തിനുള്ളിൽ ചില ചാർജ്ഡ് പാർട്ടിക്കിൾസിന്റെ പ്രസൻസ് ഉള്ളത് കൊണ്ടാണ് അവയ്ക്ക് മറ്റുള്ള വസ്തുക്കളെ ആകർഷിക്കാനുള്ള കഴിവ് കിട്ടിയത്. അപ്പോൾ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് പഠിച്ചത്? ജോൺ ഡാൾട്ടന്റെ ആറ്റോമിക് തിയറിയെ കുറിച്ച് പഠിച്ചു അല്ലേ? എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ജോൺ ഡാൾട്ടൻ തന്റെ ആറ്റോമിക് തിയറിയിൽ പറഞ്ഞത്? യെസ്, matter is made up of minute particles called atoms. Can atom divide? Atom cannot be divided during a chemical reaction. That means atom can neither be created nor destroyed. And also he proposed that atoms are the smallest particle that can take part in chemical reactions. And John Dalton proposed that atoms of same elements are identical in their size and mass. Then what about atoms of different elements? Yes, atoms of different elements differ in their mass and size. How the compounds are formed? Yes, compounds are formed when atoms of different elements combine together in a simple ratio. John Dalton was curious to know how the substances around us are made up of. Did he sit idle? No. He worked hard and spent time to find the answer. He did not find his answer in a day. So work hard for your dreams. One day they will come true. Now we are familiar with John Dalton's atomic theory, and also we know that there are some charged particles present in the atom. Let's do some follow-up activities. Write a short note on Dalton's atomic theory in your science diary. Take different substances like plastic scale, iron nail, wood block, etc. available in your home and check their ability to attract paper beads while rubbing with a woolen cloth. Which one attracted the paper beads more strongly? Note your observations in your science diary.